Hey guys, today we're doing a little something different. We're doing story time today. So we're
Yep.
making two of those, my story time and her story time.
These stories are tragic, though.
Yeah.
Tragic. I don't know what that has to do with tragedy, but tragic.
I think that'd be tragic.
Do.
I think I got it. But okay, so I guess we're going to start with mine first.
I'm too shy.
I'm too shy. You're making me go first.
I didn't want to go first.
Okay, so this happened almost 2 years ago, because it was 2 summers ago. So yes, it was like 2 years ago. My two best friends, I'm not going to mention names, but just, it was my one friend's birthday, so, so we were going to Iowa for her birthday. Because she said that she was going to introduce me and my other friend to her boyfriend. Well, and to party it up for her birthday. Because she was turning 18. But anyways, so, yeah. Which it didn't go.
Delayed reaction.
So, Iowa, from where I live, is a 4 to 5 hour drive. So
we live in Minnesota. That's all we're going to say.
Yeah. So it took us 4.5 hours to get there from the way they took. And then, so we got there, everything was cool. Well, she picked up like a bunch of her friends. So, yay. And I didn't know a single person. So I was like, okay. But so the first night was cool. It was okay. We were partying, yay. Second day, we were driving around with her boyfriend. And, so that night, she was going to go somewhere with all of us. But I said I'd stay at the hotel because I wanted to swim. Because they had a pool and a hot tub. So I said, you guys go have fun. I'm not really in partying mood today. We partied it up a lot yesterday. So I'm just sort of tired since I've been working a lot. So I stayed, and then they're like, well, we need gas money. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going with, so I'll pay next time you go. And she's like, no, you can either give us gas money now, or you can find somewhere else to stay the night, and you can walk yourself back to Minnesota. And so I'm like, okay, well, why the first time I said I'd pay for gas the first gas station we went to, you said no, and then like, you've been driving around all of your friends, why couldn't they give you gas money? They're like, oh, well, they don't have jobs and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, so since I have a job, I have to pay for them? I said, no. I said, I will pay you next time I get in the car. And she's like, her boyfriend started yelling at her. Boyfriend. But, because later in the story, shit gets real. But, okay, so, like, she gets all pissy, and then she's like, well, why don't you just give me your credit card? Because these girls don't have money, and I do. Because I work a lot. Well, I worked a lot. But, so, and it was right after my graduation party. So, I had, like, grands on me. Because my family is rich and all my family members are rich, so I got a ton of money. And they knew that. That's why they're like, you pay for this, you pay for that. So that's why I'm like, give you my credit card? Are you insane? I have like thousands upon thousands of dollars on my credit card. and you want to take my credit card. And they're like, oh, don't worry, we're not going to use it for anything else. I'm like, uh-huh. That's what you said the last time.
You were dumb enough to give that to them once?
No, they took it out of my wallet. And I was with them. And then they're like, you're paying for everything, right? I'm like, fine, whatever. Because I'm everyone's favorite punching bag. But, so, and then after that, they left. I stayed. And then they came back with 2 new boys that they didn't know. And I didn't know. Well, obviously, I'm in Iowa. I don't know shit about anyone. So she brings in 2 boys, and they're all like, whatever. So the girl that had a boyfriend is all over this one dude. And so, like, her boyfriend comes in, and I'm like, so, or no, this was before he came in. I said, so, where's your boyfriend? And she's like, shh, he's not my boyfriend. He's my boy toy. Get right. I'm like, okay, so you didn't bring me down here to see your boyfriend? She's like, hello, boys, hello. Mind you, she had a kid at 16, so she likes to get it on. But, and the other one is so desperate, she'll sleep with anyone. But, anyways, so her boyfriend comes back in, and then I'm like, so, did you know you're a boy toy, not her boyfriend? Because, like, these boys had, like, I didn't feel safe. They had, like, knives on them and, like, a lot of weapons. So I'm like, okay, I'm in a place I don't know. I didn't bring my weapon. So I'm kind of defenseless. So when her boyfriend came in, I'm like, so do you know you're not her boyfriend? You're just a boy toy? And she's like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And the other boys looking like, what's going on here? And then her boyfriend's like, oh, really? So I'm not your boyfriend? She's like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And the boy's like, well, that's what you said to me. And so he's like, fuck this shit. I'm out. So her boyfriend left.
Boyfriend.
And so they started yelling at me for saying that. Because it's like, really? You're going to cheat on your boyfriend right in front of him?
Right
It's like,
in front of him?
what? It's like, come on, get classy. It's more so like, but anyway, so later that day, someone broke in to the apartment.
Broke in.
When literally we were all in the car, and the birthday girl got out first, was in the room for about 10 minutes before she came back out, and then said, oh, someone broke into our room. It's like, really? If someone broke into, which she's done this before, said that, like, something happened, like, she pretended to be, like, a spirit medium, when really she grabbed makeup and drew, like, red makeup all over her face. It was like, oh, I just had a thing. I'm like, uh-huh. That's why you use lipstick on your wall, to make a circle. Yep. But so I know she's done this before, and if someone really broke in, it wouldn't just be her stuff laying on the floor. It was just hers. So, like, if you're gonna, like, rob someone, you're gonna go through everything. It was literally just her shit. Like,
well, that depends on if you're gonna try and get back at that one person.
But it was just her shit.
Yeah, I know.
It was just hers. Like,
but
unless you open,
say, oh my god, it was robbed, then you're considering everyone.
But, like, cause she's like, it was just her drawer that was open, just her makeup on the floor, and I'm like,
she's dumb.
I'm like, really? 10 minutes later, you come out and say this? If someone really went into our room, you wouldn't be in there for 10 minutes and then come rushing out.
Mm-mm.
It's like, no, that doesn't happen.
No, it do not.
So, when I asked my sister to come get me because the boys were flashing their weapons around, I asked my sister to come pick me up. So, and then that's when all the girls were like, well, can we just, like, forget this ever happened and just have, like, a fun time? Because, really, in all respect, you're the only one with money and we need you. I'm like, goodbye. And so my sister showed up probably at, like, 3 in the morning when we were all still up. And then we took 5 hours to get home. But, like, so when they got back, they decided to say that they had proven evidence that I gave my key card to someone who broke into our room. When one, I was always in the middle. So I was always the second leaving and the second coming in. In what time would I be able to give someone a card? Really? But then not only that, but then they're like, this is how stupid the one chick was. This is the other girl, not the birthday girl, the other girl. She went to my house, started texting me, saying that she was at my house, blah, blah, blah. And when we were younger, I've known her since we were 3 years old. Literally 3 years old. Because my sister and her brother were on the same t-ball team. Or soccer team. So I've known her since we were legitly 3. So this is how stupid she is. She's messaging me saying that, oh, I'm at your house. Where are you? And she's like, oh, your dog has to pee. So I thought she was in my house because when I was younger, I gave her my garage code like an idiot. And then forgetting that my garage code doesn't work, I rush over there. So they're graffitiing my garage with a pen.
A pen.
Like a dumbass. And then, like, all they wrote was keys. And then I'm like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? And then she's like, give me my keys. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, I want my fucking keys. I said, I don't have your keys, psycho bitch. And then she's like, I know you took them. Because someone went into my house, okay, listen to this. Someone broke into my house last night and stole my house keys. Okay. Obviously, they don't need your house keys if they can break in.
Retard.
It's like, someone broke into my house and stole my house keys. Well, they didn't need your house keys to break in, did they? Do you have a brain? And I thought I was dumb. I'm like, what? And then they're like, well, fine. We'll call the police and get evidence. I'm like, okay, you go ahead and call the police. I'm called the police for graffiti. And then, so I called the police, or my boyfriend called the police because they were ganging up on me 2 against 1, which I had a weapon. But boyfriend didn't care. He said I'd get more in trouble. And I said no because I was on my property and I told them to leave. But anyways, my boyfriend called the cops. They both bolt into the van, try to run me over. My boyfriend had to grab me and pull me out of the way.
Who were you dating at that time?
That was still Nick.
Oh.
Okay, that'd be a summer and a half ago.
Uh-huh.
So, okay, a summer and a half ago. Anyways, so the police come over to my house and they said, I told them the story about how they tried to run me over and they graffitied my garage. They're like, well, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad?
I'm like...
That's like a murder attempt.
That's what I said.
Attempted murder.
I said, okay, so they tried
theft.
I'm like...
Robbery.
I'm like, okay, so they graffitied my garage.
Yeah,
Who cares?
Who
cares?
called.
It's like a pen. I can get that out.
I don't know.
Who cares? That's graffiti. It's
no,
just
it's
graffiti.
destruction of property.
Destruction of property, yeah. But they're like, it's not that bad. I said, okay, one, they graffitied my garage. Big deal. I can clean that. But they tried to run me over. That's a murder attempt.
Attempted murder.
Or attempted murder, whatever. And they're like, well, you guys are only kids. Kids do stupid stuff. I said, you're a police officer? He's like,
shit.
yeah. I said, well, then you need to learn to do your job correctly.
Oh, shit.
And then Nick's, my boyfriend, he's like, you can't talk that way to a cop. I'm like, well, then he needs to learn how to do his job correctly. And then the cop's like, sort of like, it's just a kid, it's just a kid. And I'm like, and then he's like, okay, well, is this the girl that called a few minutes ago that said you broke into her house and stole her house keys? I said, probably. I said, you want to look inside my house? Because I don't have shit.
I don't have your keys.
And it's funny because I actually did swear at him. I was swearing at him, and Nick's like, you know, you can get in trouble for swearing at a cop. I said, I don't fucking care. I said, he wants evidence, he can go to my fucking house. He's like, well,
I'll
do
give
you...
you my house keys.
Oh, he's like, do
You don't have to break in my house to get my house keys.
He's like, well, do you have her keys or not? I said, no. I said, you want to check my fucking house? Go up. He's like, can I? I said, yeah. I said, go. I said, look all you want. You're not going to find shit.
And then they found them. No.
So, and he didn't even try either. He just literally walked up my stairs to the second floor, looked around my kitchen, and was like, yeah, she don't have no keys. We're good here. And he said the best thing I could do was get a restraining order, but he failed to tell me that I'd have to pay $400 out of pocket for it.
Hundo!
So it's like, really? It's like, really? And I laid down. But,
show me the money.
But he did tell them that if they showed up at either of my jobs, because I was working 2 jobs, he said that if they showed up at either of my jobs, their asses would go to jail. So, but after like a month, they showed up at my one job, and they said, oh, well, you can't do anything because it's Walmart, and Walmart doesn't care. I said, bullshit. So get out of here in 10 seconds or I'm calling. They bolted.
Oh, shit.
Who holds authority now, bitch? No, just kidding.
Wait, so you have a restraining order against DJ?
No, I don't have a restraining order. You just said her name over the internet. But
well, she's not one of our subscribers, so. Wait, who do you have a restraint?
no, I was saying that the cops told them if they showed up at my work, they would go to jail.
Oh.
So when they showed up at my work a month later, I said, you have 10 seconds before I call the police to haul your asses out of here. And they bolted. Pussies. But.
Pussy, pussy.
Fishy. But, anyways, yes, that's my tragic story. Almost had to walk.
They got that fish.
They smell like fish.
They be trouting. Oh,
did you say they be trouting? Bam. In your face.
In your face.
But yeah, so
I almost said something else.
But yeah, so that's my tragic childish story.
I almost said NBT. Think about it. Don't say it.
So yeah, so leave your comments down below and
subscribe, like us, be the YouTube I believe you can be. Am I supposed to tell them a secret this time, or was that next time? Or was it
next time? We'll make that in our 3rd video. So, yeah, and then tell us, give us something to do. Give us something to do, please.
To do.
Please.
To do.
Alright, so that was my
Bye-bye.
fun vacation.
Bye-bye.
Story time. Over.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.